Welcome to Trusted Wellness, your source for trusted tips and guidance for a brighter, healthier life after 50. Discover expert advice, simple routines, and inspiring stories, all designed to help you live your best years with confidence and vitality. Hello, my friend. Before we begin, I want to ask you something personal. Have you ever stood up from your chair and felt, just for a moment, that your legs weren't quite as steady as you remembered? Maybe you've noticed the steps outside your home seem taller than they used to, or that long walks leave your legs a bit more tired than before. If you have, please know this: you are not alone. These subtle changes are something millions of people over 60 experience every day. My name is Dr. David, and I've spent over 3 decades working alongside people just like you. People who want to stay active, independent, and full of life. In all those years, I've discovered something important, a truth that doesn't get discussed nearly enough in the doctor's office. When your legs begin to feel weak or unsteady, it's not simply old age, it's your body's way of whispering for support. The wonderful news is that with a few smart choices, you can answer that call and begin to rebuild the strength and confidence in your legs, starting today. Now, let me share a story that may sound familiar. One of my patients, Mrs. Thompson, came to see me not too long ago. She's 72 years old, sharp as a tack, and still volunteers at her local library. But last year, she noticed something different. Getting up from her favorite armchair felt harder, and she hesitated at the top of her stairs, unsure if her legs would carry her safely to the bottom. During her appointment, she looked at me and said, "Doctor, I just don't trust my legs anymore." We ran all the usual tests. Her heart was strong, her bones healthy, and there were no signs of injury. What we found instead was something that touches almost everyone as we age: a quiet, gradual loss of muscle and nerve function. It's a natural process, but it doesn't have to be inevitable. With just a few changes, especially when it comes to nutrition, Mrs. Thompson started to experience a transformation. Over a few months, her confidence returned. She told me she was back to playing with her grandchildren and taking her evening walks around the neighborhood. What made the difference for Mrs. Thompson, and what can make a difference for you, is understanding what your legs really need as you age, and it often starts with the right nutrients. Let's talk about what happens to our legs as we cross the threshold of 60. There's a medical term for it: sarcopenia. It sounds complicated, but the idea is simple. After age 60, it's common to lose about 1 to 3% of your muscle mass every single year. That means, over time, the very muscles that power your legs, your thighs, calves, and the smaller muscles around your hips and ankles become weaker. This makes it harder to stand up, climb stairs, and balance. But here's the good news: you don't have to accept this decline as just the way things are. Research published by the American Geriatric Society and supported by dozens of clinical studies worldwide has shown that 3 key vitamins can make a real difference. These nutrients help restore muscle, support your nerves, and improve blood flow to your legs. There's no need for expensive treatments or extreme exercise routines. With the right nutrition, you can give your legs the support they need to stay strong and steady. The first vitamin I want to share with you is vitamin D. For many years, vitamin D was thought of as the bone vitamin. But new research has revealed a second, equally important role: helping your muscles grow and repair themselves. Vitamin D works at the cellular level, turning on the genes that build and heal muscle fibers. When you don't have enough, your muscles become weaker, slower to repair, and more prone to injury. Unfortunately, Low vitamin D is very common after 60. Our skin becomes less efficient at making it from sunlight, and we tend to spend more time indoors. Studies have shown that low vitamin D levels are directly linked to weak legs and more frequent falls in older adults. But here's the good news. Getting your vitamin D levels back to normal can make a real difference. How do you make sure you're getting enough? Sunlight is the best source. Just 15 minutes a day, with your arms or legs exposed, can make a big impact. But that's not always practical, especially in the winter or if you have sensitive skin. That's where food comes in. Fatty fish, like salmon and mackerel, egg yolks, and fortified dairy products are all excellent sources. Most seniors need between 800 and 2,000 international units IU of vitamin D every day, but it's always wise to check with your doctor for the right amount for you. Here's a simple tip. Take your vitamin D with a meal that contains healthy fats, like olive oil, avocado, or nuts. This helps your body absorb the vitamin more efficiently. I've seen patients who, after just a few months of correcting their vitamin D, felt steadier and more confident on their feet. It's a small change that can have a big impact. The second vitamin is one that's often forgotten, but is absolutely vital. Vitamin B12. Think of B12 as the spark plug for your nerves and muscles. Without it, the communication lines between your brain and your legs can become fuzzy. This can lead to numbness, tingling, and even muscle weakness or cramps. As we age, our stomachs produce less acid, which makes it harder to absorb B12 from food. That's why leg weakness and nerve problems become more common after 60. B12 is also important for making red blood cells, which carry oxygen to your muscles. Without enough oxygen, your legs tire more easily and recover more slowly after activity. You can get B12 from meat, fish, dairy, and fortified cereals. But if you don't eat much animal protein, or if you have trouble with absorption, you might need a supplement. Many people over 60 benefit from sublingual B12 tablets, which dissolve under the tongue and are absorbed directly into the bloodstream. In some cases, your doctor may recommend B12 injections. For most people, a daily dose of 500 to 1,000 micrograms mcg is sufficient. I remember Mr. Lee, a patient who came to me with terrible leg cramps that kept him up at night. Once we checked his B12 levels and started supplementation, his cramps faded away and he was able to return to his cherished morning walks. The third essential vitamin is vitamin E. This nutrient is a powerful antioxidant, which means it helps protect your muscles from the stress and strain of everyday activity. But that's not all. Vitamin E also improves blood flow throughout your body, including your legs. Better circulation means more oxygen and nutrients reach your muscles, helping with endurance and recovery. Getting enough vitamin E is easier than you might think. Almonds, sunflower seeds, spinach, and avocados are all excellent choices. If you use a supplement, look for one that contains mixed tocopherols, which is the natural form. For most people, 100 to 200 IU of vitamin E daily is safe and effective. Here's another useful tip. Vitamin E works especially well when combined with other antioxidants like vitamin C or coenzyme Q10, Q10. This combination gives your muscles even greater protection against damage, especially during exercise or activity. In my practice, I've seen patients who struggled to walk even a few blocks, regain their stamina, and recover more quickly just by adding vitamin E to their daily routine. Now that you know about these three essential vitamins, D, B12, and E, how do you put them into practice in your daily life? Here are some practical tips to help you get started. First, take vitamin D and E with meals that contain healthy fats. This helps your body absorb them better. For example, you could have a spinach salad with avocado and a piece of grilled salmon for lunch. That's a meal packed with vitamins D and E. Second, if you have trouble absorbing B12 from food, consider sublingual tablets or talk to your doctor about injections. This is especially important if you're vegetarian, vegan, or have digestive issues. Third, stay hydrated. Water helps your body use these nutrients efficiently and supports every system in your body, including your muscles and nerves. Fourth, add gentle movement to your day. You don't need fancy equipment or extreme routines. Daily walks, resistance bands, or even simple chair exercises can make a big difference. The key is consistency. Just a little every day will help your legs stay strong. Let's take a moment to imagine what's possible. 6 months from now, picture yourself standing up from your chair with ease. You walk up and down the stairs without hesitation, feeling confident every step of the way. You stroll through your neighborhood park, enjoying the fresh air and the simple pleasure of movement. This isn't just a dream. It's the reality I've seen for hundreds of my patients. It's the power of giving your body the right support at the right time. You may be thinking, is it really that simple? The answer is yes. It's never too late to get stronger. The body is remarkably resilient, even after 60. With the right nutrients, a little movement, and a positive mindset, you can regain the strength and independence that make life enjoyable. If you've found these insights helpful, I invite you to share this message with a friend or loved one who might benefit. We're all in this together, and sometimes just a little encouragement can make all the difference. And if you'd like more science-backed health tips, practical checklists, and exclusive wellness gifts designed especially for people over 60, I have something special for you. Click the link below this video to receive our senior health checklist, meal plans, and more. Just enter your email and you'll get instant access to resources that can help you live your best, strongest life after 60. Thank you for spending this time with me. Remember, your legs are your foundation for an active, independent life. With a few simple changes, paying attention to vitamins D, B12, and E, staying hydrated, and moving a little every day, you can support them for many years to come. Stay strong, stay curious, and I look forward to seeing you in our next lesson, where we'll explore even more ways to help you thrive after 60. Thank you for watching. For more trusted health tips, remember to subscribe and stay connected with us. Your well-being matters, and together we can make healthy living after 60 enjoyable and empowering. See you next time.